everyone, my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is going to be a really loud episode of Tamara Just Streams. We're kind of running out of new movies that are coming out that I can stream. So I watched Birds of Prey. Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. The fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey? Birds of Prey, the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn, one Harley Quinn. Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn. I watched this movie for the first time a couple weeks back when I did this Harley Quinn cosplay made out of dollar store tablecloths. If you haven't seen it, go check out the $20 cosplay episode and the other $20 cosplay episodes. We're having a really good time making them. They're a labor of love. Go check them out. There might be a post-apocalyptic Animal Crossing ones coming on Monday. I'm just saying. So this was the second time that I watched it, and I had such a good time with it. This movie screams Tamara. It's super bright, it's super dark, it's fun, it's funny, the action is amazing. This is just gonna be me reading off a list of things that I liked about this movie. I love how dark this movie is right off the bat. She kills the man who is trying to sell her Bruce and then feeds him to Bruce. And I love that. I want that star bodysuit. Honestly, I want a lot of the outfits in this movie. But we'll get into how I think that some of the outfits could have been so much better, like so much better in just a bit. Oh fuck, one of my first crushes ever, Ewan McGregor. He is my favorite part of this film by like a long shot. I love everyone in this film, but Ewan McGregor is so good. He's hamming it up so much. He's having a freaking blast. He's perfect for this role. He's just incredibly cast. I can't imagine anyone else playing Black Mask. He's so good. He fits into that weird, like quirky, fun DC world that they've created because this really feels like kind of an Aquaman level of like silly, or like maybe like what they were trying to do with Suicide Squad. It just feels really fun and weird and like really like silly, and if they hadn't put it in this world, it would have been like kind of maybe cringy or like bad, but because they did, it's really good and fun. Like, okay, I have this in my notes, the canary reveal when she like does her canary powers is so silly, but because we're in this world and we're on board with it, it's so fun. I love Olive Garden, so the Olive Garden shout out is just, it's just everything. Luckily for me, I have all my best ideas drunk. Mood, same, yes. 2020, me. There's so many huge explosions and so many huge action sequences in this movie, and it's really exciting and fun. I think the pacing of them is great. You get one, and then we get maybe like a little 5-minute breather, and then you get another one, and it's so fun. The big explosion of her trying to show that she's done with Joker is just the best. I also love that she's a, crazy character. And then they also really show that in this movie, but then they also have moments of her showing like her degree and how she's like super smart as well. And so like she's got this really cool rounded character, and I love that they show that in this. It's really fun. It's just fun. She's a fun it's just fun, guys. It's just a blast. And then some other birds come in, not as compelling. I really wish, it's just weird. The movie set us up for the Birds of Prey and Harley Quinn. And everyone who hasn't said this already, but it's Harley Quinn, and then there's also some other birds, I guess. I was really excited. I'm a huge Huntress fan. I've always wanted to do an OG Huntress cosplay. When I saw the first drops of the costumes that Harley was gonna be wearing in this movie, I was super excited. This and her overalls and that bodysuit, and she just got some really cool outfits. I was super excited that maybe they were gonna go that funky with the other ones, with Canary, with, what's the cop's name? The cop, with Huntress. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. At the very end, you get a little taste of maybe what's to come. Canary looks like a badass through the whole thing. Huntress looks like a badass through the whole thing. I desperately want to cosplay as the Birds of Prey Huntress from this movie, but she just looks super generic. I also think that they didn't really get a huge chance to shine. We didn't get to know them well enough. Like, I didn't get to know Huntress well enough to really love her awkwardness. Or like, I didn't get to know Canary much at all. She's such a badass, but like, what is outside of that? And like, the cop just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I think she's supposed to be funny and sloppy, but just kind of sloppy. It's kind of weird. I don't know. We're finally getting a taste of who Harley really is. And we did get that, I think, in Suicide Squad. I think she was the best part of it. And it makes sense that she gets a movie. But I don't know. I feel like we needed more from the other characters. And we've seen plenty of movies that have introduced a bunch of characters at once, and we liked all of them. The Guardians of the Galaxy, barely anyone knew about those characters. But we were able to get on board with all of them by the end of that movie. I mean, by the beginning of that movie, let's be honest. So, like, something like that feels like we should have been able to get to know them just a little bit more. Black Mask, however, fuck yes. He's amazing! I love the sandwich bit. Again, very relatable. Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn who didn't eat the sandwich, and Tamra is Harley Quinn who did eat the sandwich. Thick, baby, thick. Her going to the police station is a masterful scene. That scene, the action in it is masterful. All of the glitter bombs and the smoke bombs that are colored, beautiful. The confidence she has going in there, so fun to watch. Also, when she finds Cassandra Cain in the police office, and at the police office, in that office where the police state, in the police station, and it starts raining down because of the fire hose sprinklers, and I can't even talk right now. The action is just so good. It's so, so fun to watch. It's like really well choreographed and just a freaking blast. It all looks so fantasy and cartoony, but gritty cartoony in real life. It's cool. I feel that way about a lot of the scenery too when they go to the amusement park and just all of Gotham, the pier. It all seems like a really cool cartoon, gritty version of Gotham. I love it. Because in the animated series, which I love, oh, this ties into Batman as well. Hello, Walter, you're doing a great job. Anyways, in the animated series, Gotham is so dark and mysterious and deep and gritty. And also in the movies that we've gotten too, this is just like the most fun representation of Gotham ever. Very New York. I wish it was very like Chicago. I'm biased, but it's super fun. Who is the crossbow guy? Why don't I own this crossbow guy? I mean, I like crossbows. He's giving it his all. I love him. Crush rekindled. Once they all are in the same room, once they all know that people are coming after them, and then it's basically just a giant, amazingly choreographed action sequence. I love that Harley has a soft spot for Cassandra Cain. Love it. Isn't Cassandra Cain played by Dante Bosco's niece? Love that. I love when the Huntress murders someone in that ending sequence, and they all look at her and she's like, what? And Harley's just like, you're so cool. Huntress is so cool. Where's your cool outfit? Give her a freaking cool outfit. Oh, there's a really cool cover of Hit Me With Your Best Shot in this. It's bomb. It slaps. That's what I wrote. Hit me with your best shot. The stakes are high, the action is mighty, the costume and scenery are fire, the acting rules. Basically just what I feel about this movie. The Black Mask death is amazing, though I am a little bummed that he won't be in a future movie. Overall, I thought that this was super fun. I can't believe that I didn't see this in the theaters. I think that that was a huge missed opportunity. I'm super bummed. I think this would have been such a blast to see with an audience full of people who were just having a super good time with it as well. I really don't know what to wear. Oh my God. Freudian slip, but so real. I really don't know what to wear next week for Tamra Just Streamed, because let's be real, it's all about these fire outfits. What should I watch next week for Tamra Just Streamed? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all next week. Also, Monday is a new $20 cosplay, so check it out. Also, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I stream on Channel Awesome's Twitch. There's a lot of Tamra content. Get at it. Bye! I didn't even cover the screen. Bye! There we go. Yay! I did it. Okay, bye. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Fire.